I saw that little hit nod.
Hey, there you go, bro. You
All
get it
right.
now.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Hey, I'm gonna get this right one time. But hey, welcome to the Two Men with Mike's podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Bobby Joe,
I'm CJ with the bad internet connection right now.
the CJ with the bad. We gonna work through it. So today we're talking about our top movies. I did say five in the beginning, but it doesn't have to be five. It can be as many as you want. And we have a special guest. She's been on before, back for the very first time. We've got Yolanda in the building.
Hey, hello, 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 everyone.
How you doing? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you, gentlemen, this evening? Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah,
Great.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I,
It's
I
awesome.
have to, yeah, I have to admit something. I think you're my favorite guest. We don't have many guests that come here, but you are my favorite.
You
So thank you.
Yeah, I get excited when Bobby was like, "Hey, guess what?" Yolanda's come like, "What?
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
Let me go shave my head."
We got a few other topics coming up too. We're gonna have you back on.
Sounds good. I thoroughly enjoy it. Trust me.
Good. So I'm just gonna hop right into it because I've been thinking about this, and of course, I didn't do my homework, but we are CJ and I were the last podcast we were talking about our favorite movies. We kind of veered off topic and we started talking about our favorite movies of all time. And we briefly got into it, and CJ said, "Well, you know what? Why don't we, do a part two for the next podcast?" And here we are.
Sure.
Yeah.
I get it.
So CJ,
Oh, boy.
and this will give me a chance to get my thoughts together. We're gonna let you go. And if you want to tell maybe why it's your favorite movie, what you like it, or
Oh,
what are your some of your favorite top movies of all time?
this is so crazy because my movies are gonna be like they're like kid movies.
Hey, that's okay.
They're like movie because I'm thinking of movies that I would sit down and watch no matter what part it's on,
Right,
whatever time it came on, oh my God, it's on, I gotta sit. So
right.
like I think one of my very favorite movies of all time is The Goonies.
Oh,
And
Okay.
I mean, and I know it's like a kid movie, but it's just something about that the kids just get together and then
Right.
they're struggling. They want to save their town. They don't want everybody to knock their houses down. So they have this
Okay.
adventure, and I don't know, but I can sit and watch that movie every time it comes on. Like it's the first time, like it's the very first time,
one
and I
quick
know
Okay.
thing.
all the lines. It's awful. I know what happens on each part, and it's like the first time. So
Right.
I think that has to be like my number one movie, like of all time. I know it's nothing, there's no big acting, performances in there or, the cinematography is not all of that. It's just a good movie from, I can sit down and watch anytime and it
Okay.
doesn't just, and it never disappoints. It never disappoints.
I just watched
Okay.
that movie the other day, over the last weekend. I actually, whenever it comes on, I watch it too. Whenever it comes on, so
Something
don't,
about
don't
that
feel
movie.
bad.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I just hey you
Yeah,
guys
exactly. Exactly.
and a
This is what we're
baby
talking about.
roof, like those little. I guess those little things in that
Exactly.
movie. Just I don't know. I watch it
Yeah.
every time I see it. I think I watch it though because it reminds me of being a kid.
Yeah, I
You
think
know.
so
Okay.
too. And exploring and getting outside with your buddies with you. You just, I don't know.
Mhm.
It's just
Oh, okay.
that's just like that's I think what one that probably is my number one
That's your
movie.
number one. Okay.
I think
Goonies.
so.
Okay.
Everything
What's
else will probably be in no certain order.
what else you have? Because I do remember watching Goonies, but
Okay, so then of course along that line too, again another kid movie is The Sandlot. It's something about The Sandlot. Every time The Sandlot comes on, I watch it just like it's the first time.
right.
And it reminds me, being a military kid, you move to a new neighborhood, you got to make new friends. It's the adventures that the kids have. And I'm just like, yeah, I remember growing up like that. It's just kind of nostalgic. Again, no super, acting performances or anything in there. So that's a little bit. So I can
Okay.
watch that movie over and over and over again. And I never get tired of it ever. So,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
Okay.
it,
I see where we're going. Yeah. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, we're going down a little kids field trip here.
I know. I felt so bad. I was like, oh
Oh
God,
no! Don't
they
feel
gonna be
bad.
like, is she
No.
grown? Is what
No. No. Hey. That's your favorite movies. Don't
I mean,
don't
but
feel bad at
yeah,
all.
yeah, like I said, I just thought of things that I in the movies that I would sit and I could watch and not feel like, like, I'm gonna watch this movie and I don't care what else is going on right now. I'm gonna finish this movie and, and press on with my day.
Right.
So yeah, that was there. Those two movies definitely could definitely watch
Okay.
over and over again. And
And what else? Another what?
okay, so I mean, all my movies are goofy because, like I said, anything that I could sit and watch over again. So I have The Fifth Element, which is Bruce Willis.
Okay. Yeah.
And again, it's another movie. Whenever it comes on, I sit there and I watch it. And my favorite part is the diva when she sings. I don't know what it is about that. I always said, if I ever go to like one of those Comic Cons, I'm gonna try to dress up like her at a Comic Con. Because I like the diva. She's all blue. It's fantastic. And I know the whole song when she sings it from beginning to end. I could do all the little gestures that she does.
Right.
And then of course, Chris Tucker is in there too. So he's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yep.
So Ruby, I love that movie. I like that movie too.
Chris Tucker was such a lady in that movie. As they say, such a diva. I was like, this dude was like, I didn't know how to take that when he was acting. I was like, that's some great acting there, buddy.
Yeah, and he did it so well. I was loving it. I was like, yeah, I could have pulled that off. Nobody else could pull that off. Nobody else. Okay. So and then what's his name? Tiny. He was like the president or whatever of the world. So that was really, because I'm just like, he's the wrong person for that role, but he plays it so perfectly. So.
Yeah. Right.
Some like big old president, straight from the wrestling ring. It looked like
exactly.
He's a little hard for a president,
Right.
That's why I was like, so just had to, that, like I said, that whole movie, like I said, it's kind of corny, but again, I could sit and watch that all day, every day. Not even a problem for me. Not even a problem.
No, those are some good ones.
So I mean, after that, it's a smorgasbord of stuff. It could be anything because I like the violence too.
I was going to ask you about that. I was going to ask you, were there any violent movies?
So any of the John Wick films, any of those.
Man,
And quite honestly, any of the Blade films, even though they kind of got corny like that third one, but any of the Blade films because he's cutting everybody up too. So I could go with any of those films.
Fun fact: there's a Blade coming out. I think this summer.
I know.
Mahershala Ali,
yeah, and he's gonna play Blade now. So that's good. That was good. I like that. I
like the second one.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, was that the one with Jessica Biel? No, that wasn't the one with Jessica Biel.
No, that was the third. That was the really corny.
That was that was the one with Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah, that
was kind of corny one.
Yeah. The second one was with what's his name from Sons of Anarchy?
That's it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it was. With
the blood that was training hunting.
I remember.
So I did like that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
And I did like the first one, but that third one, no.
I mean, because like I said, it could be horror movies too. I like like I said, some of my stuff is old school stuff. A lot of newer stuff, not so into a lot of newer stuff.
Right.
But those the John Wicks definitely take the cake when it comes to violence. I'm just like, dude killed like everybody. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, the violence is intoxicating. Like every time one of them comes on, like I'm watching. I'm like,
watching it. Yeah, I'll sit and watch it too. I don't care what part it's on. I just here you go.
I'll watch it if it's on like FX or whatever with the commercial breaks, which I really don't like doing that. But I will watch them. I will watch anything that's halfway decent with some violence.
Yeah.
I'm doing
it.
Those great movies like that. I don't watch them on the FX and stuff because of the commercials.
That's it. I get it
because I don't like my violence to be interrupted.
Right.
So I gotta watch them on the movie channel or something where I know it's not gonna be interrupted.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to watch Venom for the longest. It's been coming on regular TV, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch it because I don't want to be interrupted. And then now it's on, basically I think Showtime or HBO or something. So I recorded it so I can watch it uninterrupted like that one. Both of the Venoms are on there. So
I really wasn't feeling Venom. I was like, as far as I know Sony owns, if I'm not mistaken, some rights. Some of those movies, like I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if y'all seen this one with Morbius.
That
was not good.
They did that such an injustice because the comic is really good.
Yeah.
And I just was like, oh, because I kind of looked forward to seeing it. And I was like, God, what a letdown.
Yeah.
I just thought it was going to be so much more, but it was such a letdown. I was not impressed with that at all.
Yeah, it just wasn't I don't know.
I expected, like I said again, I expected a little bit more. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just expected.
So, and we're gonna get back to Yolanda. I just want to give you all a few of mine that are, and then some I'm gonna give you some that people probably don't. For some reason, I just like them.
Right.
Now, one that was really good that I watch every time it comes on is No Country for Old Men.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you haven't?
I've never seen that.
Don't do that, Bobby. It's not that great.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I'm about to exit this podcast. What? You don't?
Bobby jumped on the edge of his seat like that was the best movie. I'm like, bro, come on.
You don't think No Country for Old Men was good?
That's where this friendship ends.
Yeah, reevaluate our friendship.
Hold on. No, you don't think that was good?
Mm-mm. Not at all.
Serious too.
I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't good. It just wasn't like that to be. It's not seat jumping great. I'm not going to talk about your movies. I don't want you to feel. No, I'm not going to judge your movies. My bad. I'm sorry.
That's interesting. No, so I love, because I'm gonna tell you, and I've tried to, if anybody who knows me knows, if there's not a high body count or in combat or a lot of gunfights, I'm like, whatever. But No Country for Old Men, the writing, and then Josh Brolin, and I keep forgetting the guy's name who plays Shigar. It was just, his character was just like, I'm like, this dude is a lunatic. He's nuts. Yolanda, when you get a chance, you get some time.
Everybody keeps telling me, but I have not seen this movie.
If you get time, please watch the movie.
Okay, I will.
Then tell me what you think. The writing is excellent. Tommy Lee Jones is in it. It's just it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Okay. So I'm gonna give you another one. Clint Eastwood. Now they're not my favorite of all time, but they're honorable mention. The Mule.
That was actually pretty too long ago. That was actually pretty good.
CJ don't like that one either, do you?
I thought because I didn't really know where it was going.
Right.
So I'm now, don't get me wrong, if it comes on again, I'm not gonna like this. Oh, I need to sit down. Don't like that. But seeing it, I was like, where the hell? What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Is it for real? Is this for real? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
It was an okay movie. It wasn't a bad movie. It was okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna give you some more because I'm getting all trapped that. Well, maybe the Godfather trilogy.
I've only seen a piece of the first, and I never seen maybe pieces of the other ones. I haven't sat and watched those.
The first one. Yes, the other ones.
They were kind of. Now I could watch all three all day, every day. Like if it's just on, I'm like, well, I'm gonna just watch it all day. And I've seen them over and over again. I'm like, if it's on, I'm like, I'm gonna watch Godfather all day. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's in the first one. The other two, because I guess for me, and this is awful, and I hate this when I talk about movies. But there's certain actors and actresses. I'm like, I'm not watching it.
I get that. I get that because I get that.
Godfather is one of those because Ray Liotta's in there, and I'm like, and I know this man just passed away. I know, but
you didn't care like his acting.
I don't care for nothing he's in.
Really?
I said, oh, he's in that? I was like, oh no, I can't watch that. Good, like Goodfellas. Oh no, I couldn't watch. I said,
I was about to say, wait a minute, he was pretty good in Goodfellas.
Goodfellas was on one of my on my honorable mention list. What?
I can't get through it. I'm just like, I have to watch him through the whole movie.
Was it something about his acting or him as a person? Because I've got one for you.
I don't know. It just seemed like he just always play. He always just plays this ass, and I just can't get with. You know what I'm saying? And I was, yeah, that's right. You can miss me with that. Yeah. You can miss me with that. I mean, really, I'm honestly, I just, and I mean, I know this is gonna break a whole lot of people, especially women's hearts. Like, Denzel Washington, yeah, I'm not a big fan.
You're not a big Denzel fan.
The movie could come out, it could be fantastic, but I won't I'm not running to go watch it like the day it comes out. Be like,
right.
So okay, I could watch it like later on, like
no Denzel movies at all. No Denzel movies at all.
I've seen them, but I mean, not like I said, I'm not like, oh, I gotta go see, nah. Yeah. I'm not so much.
Training Day.
I didn't watch that when it first came out. Like later on, I mean, like I said, good. He did a great job, but I mean, am I pressed to go see it? Yeah, not so much.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one, and you guys, and the movie is a little slow. It's a Western. It's Clint Eastwood.
Oh boy.
So what is your whole list? Clint Eastwood movies?
No, no. So this was a little good. This was an honorable mention. Unforgiven. Have y'all seen Unforgiven?
What's it about?
Bits and pieces.
Man, okay. Let me tell you, the West
all-star cast.
It's got Morgan Freeman. It's got Gene Hackman. So yeah, Morgan Freeman. No, I'm sorry, Clint Eastwood, kind of like outlaw, whatever. Gene Hackman is kind of like this maybe crooked kind of law man in his town. Clint Eastwood is like this bad, and I know we can cuss, this bad motherfucker. Like
shut your mouth.
In these times, and Morgan Freeman is his partner.
Mm-hmm.
So Gene Hackman and his men fuck up when they kill Morgan Freeman. Now, this is near the end of the movie, but the movie is good, but it's kind of slow. But so Clint Eastwood is kind of like, I'm not going back to that person I used to be. But when they kill Morgan Freeman, Clint Eastwood is about it. When he goes back to that town and kills, when I say he killed, I'm like, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Like if something happens, friends, and I gotta and then I gotta roll up into Ackworth at a bar, and you gotta watch it, CJ. If anything, watch the last hour. Clint Eastwood, and then he's drinking.
Hour? Wait a minute, just how long is this movie?
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't got that type of time there.
This movie is long as hell.
What's the name of it? What's the name of this movie?
It's called Unforgiven. Clint Eastwood goes back to the town and he kills everybody. Just the people that had anything to do with Morgan Freeman's death. Saves what's Gene Hackman for last. Great movie.
So it's a Western.
It's a Western. It's great.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna move on.
I mean, it almost sounded like at the beginning before I just looked it up, but before I looked it up, I was like, man, it sounds like a retirement home movie, like all the bunch of old dudes.
Not the retirement home.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
they got all about the retirement home. Hey, get you one more last movie.
you get a day off on a weekend or whatever. Watch Unforgiven.
Okay, that was back in 1992.
It's been a minute.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were meaning like movie. Now.
Oh no. It's an older movie. And then my other one is A Bronx Tale.
No, I was about to say it's not Ray Liotta. I'm thinking it's the young kid.
That's Robert De Niro, and then the kid that got in trouble in real life, and then the young lady from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a pretty funny. Yeah, with Robert. With De Niro.
Excellent. That is an excellent movie. And I've got 3 more, but I'm gonna leave this one and I'm gonna let y'all have it. But Sicario,
I like both of them.
I didn't really care for the second one, but let me tell you,
Sicario, the second one had a lot of violence too. Now, come on.
But the mean. Let me tell you, because I get emotional when I talk about the last 30 minutes of Sicario. Now, you guys have seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The last 30 minutes when he walks in that man's house and he kills his 2 boys and his wife
at the dinner table, right?
Yeah. At the dinner table. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, this is just my face. I was like, Because they're talking or whatever, and I'm like, something's about to go down. And then when he said, "Time to meet God,"
Yeah.
and then him and the wife.
Well, I think it's because that guy killed his family, right?
Yeah.
That was the premises. Yeah. So
Now, if it were me, I mean, it was great. Now, had I been him in that situation, him live, but I would have let him live because I want him to think about that for the rest of his life. I did this to you.
Yeah.
I did this to you.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I want you to marinate on this. I want you to think of me when you think of your family and why they're no longer here. I want you to think of me.
I can see that.
That's cold-blooded. That's cold.
It is.
Now, had there been a dog there, because me and the animal, sometimes, now, had there been a dog there and he had shot the dog, I'd be like, this shit is too much. It's too much. It's too much. I can't do this right now. Yeah. So that's just me.
I think like the best part of Sicario is when he was in the street, when he had that little gun, he killed the was that a lawyer or something he killed?
Yeah.
And he put his finger in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that's so cold.
Yeah.
I was like, that is cold.
I was like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
What you talk about? I was in the kitchen practicing that. It didn't look the same, but damn it, I was him for a minute.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to y'all real quick though. I'll watch the movies and I'll just be practicing going over lines like
I do the same thing.
Actor in that, for real.
I walk up to like people, like especially some of my friends, and I'll just be reciting a line, and I'll be in character, and they be looking at me like, "Huh, what?" But I be reciting a line from a movie and trying to be all serious about it.
Yeah,
and then then I'm like, end scene, and then they be like, "What?"
Let me tell you.
Like, what's wrong with this guy?
And y'all, anybody, of course, and the people out there watching, don't tell anybody too. I've got to where I can do scenes and I can make myself cry on demand.
Wow! Look
I
at
can
you.
do it. I can do it.
Look at you.
Do it right now. Don't put no vodka in your eyes.
I'm not doing it. I'll be sitting at work and then I'll be sitting at my desk and I'm working. I'm like, in action, tap into that emotion, and then I can do it. I really can. I'm like, man, if I take some acting classes, it's about y'all in trouble.
It's gonna be over. Huh?
Oh boy!
I'm still waiting for my movie to come out. I don't know. Yeah, I would mention that in my top, but it hadn't come out yet. So I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
So I know I'm a little hurt because I want to hear your movie, so then I can be like, no.
What are you talking? Bobby, you're not the same.
That's terrible.
You're not the Bobby I know. Listen, the problem is though, I don't have any movies. They just been scouring for the whole week, and I'm like, damn, I don't have no damn movies.
What?
I have nothing. I just go blank. I got cold feet. I don't know.
You got cold feet?
Yeah.
You got any more violent ones, or just anyone? I'm
really trying to think. I mean, because it was like I said, it was like hard for me to like really come up with like some serious movies. Because like I said again, my thing was, what do I don't mind watching over and over again.
Right.
So I'm trying to think.
That's a good one. And you know what? Not even favorite, like a movie you can watch over and over again. Not necessarily a favorite of all time.
It's crazy because like I could watch, like, even though they were corny after a minute, I could watch the Die Hard series. I know it's not violent, but I could watch the Die Hard series.
Hey, look, that series got good ones. Yeah, the series when he met his son though. That one wasn't bad either. I mean, the show itself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I was like, okay. Now
I was into it.
I was like, you just kill her, but But yeah,
I actually like the one with the daughter, and then all those lines, and then with Timothy Olyphant.
Yeah, I like him.
I actually like that one. Oh, yeah. Because what was that show he had on? Was it?
Oh, FX? Yeah, Justified. Oh, it's coming back too. You don't know it's coming back.
Is he gonna be in it?
Yes, it's coming back. Yes.
Oh, CJ, have you seen
Justified?
Yeah.
No.
Oh God.
CJ,
I really have to agree. You are missing out.
No, CJ, you got to check. You got to check out Justified. Justified is one of the top TV shows.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
It was good. It was good. It's up there.
It was really railing.
Yeah. For me, with Sons of Anarchy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Justified.
I take that back. I have seen some of the episodes.
Seen some. Okay.
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah.
It takes me. I have to
That's
Google stuff.
show.
My mental Google doesn't work, so I have to actually go Google stuff. So I'm sorry, but yes, I've seen.
I'm glad it's coming back.
So actually, since you're talking about those, look, because I didn't have movies, I just looked up like top 20 things. Right. So obviously that's a series, right? So like I'm gonna give you the top 5 series of all time was number 1. Well, let me go from 5. Number 5 was Seinfeld.
I watched Seinfeld. Seinfeld was good.
Okay,
yeah, it was.
I did like it.
I wouldn't put it in my top 5 of series.
I wouldn't either.
No.
I don't think it'd even be top 20. But number 4 was Mad Men. Number 3 was
that was good.
Now Mad Men was I got into it with somebody in the middle of a season. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
I enjoyed that. I did enjoy that.
And you get to see the back in the day how they just walk in and everybody's smoking inside the offices and stuff. Right. I'm like, what the heck? But
it was crazy. That whole
Number 3 was Breaking Bad.
Oh, that was.
Don't even get me started with my mom and Breaking Bad.
Look, I got excited.
And let me apologize. Look,
Yolanda, praise the Lord. Oh, Lord, praise the Lord.
Before I start talking about my mama, my mother has been watching Breaking Bad. She's watching it again now. I sent her. I called her. I called her about 2 days ago and asked her, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm watching Breaking Bad." I'm like, "You're killing me. You're killing me." She said, "I want to find out what happens to Walter." Yes. Yolanda commented on one of my posts, and mom started asking me about Yolanda. She was like, "You get so." I'm gonna send her a friend request so she can tell me about Breaking Bad. I said, "Mom, please don't send her a friend."
Like a book club almost, huh? But just with the series.
Yeah, she was like, "I'm gonna send." She's like, either you tell me about her, or I'm gonna send Yolanda a friend request. So I'm like, do not send her a friend request. And I was like, I'm like, Mom, you can Google it. You can either look on YouTube. She's like, I don't know how to use YouTube. If you just want to find out what's going, she just wants to find out what's going on with Walter. I said, she's like, I'm watching a marathon. I'm like, okay, well, what episode or season are you on? I don't know. I'm like, so you don't even know how far it is till you get to the last. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know where she is in the series.
She might accidentally watch, like she might be in a season 2 and might accidentally go back to season 1 by accident.
Yeah, exactly. And then you sit there waiting to find out what happened to Walter. And I told her, I told her what happened to Walter. And then you're watching it again. I just want to know what happened to Walter. I already told you.
I'll be honest.
You don't even know what season you're on.
Yeah, I've only seen probably 3 or 4 episodes of Breaking Bad.
That is.
I just didn't have at the time. I didn't have the time to look at it. But it's
good.
I was about to say, but then you have number 2.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'll give you a toss up between number 2 and number 1, and you tell me what you think's 1 and what do you think is number 2. So you have Sopranos, The Wire, and the Twilight Zone. I just put a third in there. Let me pick your 1 and 2s. You're gonna have to delete one of those.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'll tell you right now.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Before you say that, Bobby, I'm sorry. Sopranos, The Wire, Twilight, and Game of Thrones. So you have those 4, but you have 1 and 2.
See, you
so now you have 1 and 2.
You done jacked the whole game up throwing that in there. Well, I'm already gonna tell you. Go ahead.
What's your 2 and 1? Go with 2 and then 1, Yolanda.
Well, I've never seen Sopranos, so that's number 2.
Like I'm like
Game of Thrones. Throw it up. Game of Thrones. Throw it up there.
I gotta do a face with Bobby on that.
Number one.
Yolanda,
number 1. So your number 1 is Sopranos.
I've never watched one episode. I've never watched one episode of that.
So your number 1 is Game of Thrones. What's your number 2?
It would have to be.
What's number 2?
Well, what did you say?
Twilight. Yeah, Twilight. The Wire, and
the Wire was good though too.
Yeah,
well, it would be The Wire.
Okay. What about you, Bobby?
Wire. Okay, so I want to say The Wire is number 1, but I don't think it is. Okay. I'm gonna go. Lord forgive me. I'm gonna go Game of Thrones 1, and then I'm gonna go Sopranos number 2.
And number 2, and they're out of there. All right. So I just put them in order. So actually, oh man, I lost my. Oh, okay, actually, the number 12 of all time is Game of Thrones. Number 12, the 12th is Game of Thrones. Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12. Wait. Number 7 is Twilight.
Number 12?
Yeah, Twilight
sounds good.
Is number 7. And then, of course, Wire, number 2, Sopranos, number 1.
But I figured that. Okay. I figured The Sopranos would be number 1.
I can see watching The Wire again. For me, personally, The Wire is the greatest show.
That show was
The Wire. And I had to sit through, and I was like, usually when I watch it, I skip season 2 because I feel like it's slow. But then I'm like, I can't be a true Wire fan if I keep skipping season 2.
Yeah, there's some bits and pieces in 2 that correlates with season 3.
Yes. They still go back to Avon and all that, but let me tell you, The Wire, like I can go downstairs right now and like I'm gonna watch it all over again. The Wire is one of for me, in my opinion, is the greatest show of all time.
Yeah,
for me,
that's why I said. And I read, and that's why I said this is just the IMDb rating, but I've read like all the other sources that The Wire has always been the number 1 best rated in all time series of all time up till today. Literally, I just read that because I was trying to do like a little research since I didn't have any movies to give anybody. So, so I thought I could, do a diversion and be like, hey, let me give you some fun facts.
Well, I think I commented too because when you said you were watching it one time before, Bobby, We Run the City just came on.
And I started watching it. I remember you said that. Yeah,
you talk about. That's good. We back in Baltimore again. Okay, well,
good too.
Cops. I said, it's right up there. This is good. I like this. It goes right up there with The Wire.
Yep, the Punisher is in that one. The old boy that plays the Punisher.
From the Punisher.
Yeah. Which is great too. A lot. I don't know if you guys, and not to get off topic, those Marvel like Defenders. The Punisher, Jessica Jones.
Yeah. I've seen
Daredevil. Yeah. No, I didn't watch Iron Fist because I heard it was kind of like
it was corny.
Whatever.
It was terrible.
It was corny, but I was already it was like a train wreck, so I was already in.
Yeah.
I had to go finish it.
Yeah. I'm telling you though, The Wire, and I'm gonna give y'all 2, and I'm gonna give y'all 2 movies that I know people they got bad reviews, and I know probably people don't like them. But for some reason, I just like watching them, and it's gonna be weird. Don't judge me. Prometheus.
I watch that all the time.
I like watching that.
Wait, which one was that one? Was that
Prometheus was the one where they went to the Idris Elba is in that one. They took the ship.
I know what you're talking about. That was good. I watch it too.
I like Prometheus.
Yeah, I watch it all the time. That's another one I will watch all the time.
Yeah, I watch it all the time.
There's just something weird about it. It's really something weird about it. You don't know what it is.
I'm like, this movie isn't that good.
No,
but I'm watching it. And I'm gonna tell you another one too. The Miami Vice with Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell.
Terrible.
You can throw that whole movie away. Throw it all away.
I don't know.
And throw yourself in there while you throwing it away, Bobby, because that is terrible.
I'm gonna find the nearest active volcano and jump in.
Yeah, we gonna need you to exit, bro. That is terrible.
I don't know why I like watching that movie, and it's bad.
That is a prime example of killing something great.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that too because I was like,
what? I'll fix me a drink and I'll watch because it's on HBO Max. I'll sit there and I'm like, this movie sucks, and I keep watching it.
Yeah.
It's terrible,
and it's on HBO Max. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I used to watch Miami Vice. It didn't until recently. They were having on. I forgot what app. When I think it's Stars. It used to come on every night at 10 o'clock, the old Miami Vice, and I will watch it every night. And then it stopped. Yeah. And then they started running the actual movie, and I'm like, man, you guys can't be serious.
That movie is terrible. Watch it. And I'm like, oh yeah, let me go watch it. Matter of fact, I might watch it tonight.
Man, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
Better things to do with your time. Better things to do with your time. Don't do that.
I don't know, but yeah.
You could be getting sleep.
Yeah, you know me. Hey, I'm a glutton for. I stay up late, but I love movies.
And I love corny movies too, though. That's the crazy part. I love corny. I love corny bad movies, but that is like that's out of the pocket of corny.
Yeah,
bad. That's just terrible.
That movie is bad. But
I wish my mind wasn't so blank right now. I'll give you all my corny movies that I watch. You know?
Yeah.
Now I do watch Star Wars all the time when it comes on. I will not.
Star Wars.
I'm such a geek. I'm such a geek. So
yeah.
I like the movie with what's his name?
You talk about Star Trek. You talk about Star Trek. Yeah. I like the Star Trek too.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you now. I don't watch it yet.
Catch up. I watched the first episode. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. I've got to watch the rest.
So. What was it? I totally was freezing over here.
Oh, yeah. I got the old man.
Oh, I see you said you were talking. Yeah. I haven't seen that yet.
It is a very good series. If you get a chance, watch it. It's good.
Let me ask you something, because it seems like I'm the only person that has watched this and it just recently came out, and it was The Harder They Fall.
What?
All the black.
Yeah, with Idris Elba. See, I'm a big Idris Elba fan. I pretend to be like I look like him. They be like, you look like they always say you look like Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, or what's his name? What's his name from Lawrence Fishburne? And I was like, no, I look like Idris Elba, and I look nothing like him. But I try to pretend to be him. I try to pretend to be him in acting and stuff. But so I follow him, and he's in there, and I think it's I watch it like quite often. I literally watch it over and over. But I seem like I'm the person that ever watched that movie.
I liked it. But, I mean, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it, but it's not like, oh shit, I gotta go watch it again.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not one of those, but it's just one of those I'll just watch over and over, you know?
Right. I don't. In a brief second here, a timeout. You know, you talk about people you look like. I know you guys have maybe seen my post on Facebook. So an older woman told me, came up to me and asked me if I was W. Kamau Bell,
and I believed her.
And I was high key offended. We look not like.
I don't know, Bobby. When she said that, I actually was like, "Dang, that Joker do look like him."
The hair. Maybe hair, but
when Cat Williams was talking about that TV personality lady back in Atlanta, he was like, "Now, what I do with some corn when I put it in the pot?" When you said that, I was like, "Now, when he put on them glasses, like, come on, you ought to see what he do with them glasses."
And it's funny because she kept looking at me, and I was like, "Why does this woman keep looking at me?" And then finally, she just came over. She's like, "Are you W. Kamau Bell?"
I'd have been yes.
And I was like, "God damn it!" I said, I just politely as I could. I was like, "No, it must be the hair."
You should.
She was like, "I was going to take a picture of you and I was going to post it on Facebook."
I would have done all that.
I'm like, seriously? And then I had to go look. I said, I already know what the man looks like, but then I had to go Google it again just to make sure. I said, we look nothing alike.
Bobby, it's there. I hate to tell you that, but to me, it's there. It's there.
The hair.
Come on, Yolanda. A
little.
Nah, let's not be biased.
Because he's a little, his face is a little fatter. So that's why it's hard for me to really kind of see it.
Well, see, the thing is that the camera put pounds on the face. So in real life, Bobby and him look just alike.
Nope. I don't know how tall he is, but I'm about. I weigh 245. I don't know what I don't know.
He weighs 247.
Oh, stop it! Because it's not right. It's not right.
You guys look. It's there. I see it. I kind of get it.
I'm disappointed in you.
With all due respect, how they say? Look, how they say right before they offend you. With all due respect, I see it.
With all due respect, I don't mean to offend you. I don't mean to trying to offend you, which means you about to.
But exactly.
In time, if you can get away with some things, that people think you are doing well, then
that's true too.
Exactly. Why not use it for your advantage?
So after that, I kept looking. I'm like, the damn audacity. But hey,
use it.
Yeah. I don't. Anybody else got another series? I was trying to think of some more before I got off on this W. Kamau Bell.
Well, I like. Did you guys watch the Kill Bills? I like the Kill Bills. They were very violent.
Yeah.
Well, anything what's a Quentin Tarantino is going to be, have a lot of violence into them. But the
Right,
Kill Bills
right.
were
Those are pretty good.
Yeah. What was it? Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction too.
I don't like
Pulp
watching
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction just for that one stupid scene.
Yeah.
It makes
That
me
was-
after that. After I cringe the rest of the movie,
Right. Okay.
and
Okay.
it just kind of make me feel like, golly.
Yeah.
My mind keep reverting back, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's
Right, right.
terrible. Yeah, that's a terrible situation. Terrible situation.
But there are a few movies like I could watch. Like I'm gonna give y'all some of my sleepers. Like with the late I need my ass whooped because I can't remember his name now.
Chadwick Boseman.
Black check 21 Bridges.
Yeah, somebody told me
It
about
was
that.
You haven't seen it?
I
21
haven't
Bridges.
seen it.
That
You
was
should
real
check-
light.
You should check it out.
As I
21
say,
Bridges.
that was light work, man. That was really light work.
You think so?
Oh yeah. It goes right along the lines with Five Bloods he was in. I don't know if you guys seen that.
I didn't
Oh.
watch Five Bloods.
Yeah, they don't worry. Look, don't worry. It's just they were right along the same lines.
See, when people were telling me about 21 Bridges, it had me thinking about 16 Blocks with Bruce Willis and Mos Def.
And basically,
Okay.
basically that's kind of what it was. It was just
So that's I said, well, I don't need to
Minus
see
the
it. I said, I've already
prison.
seen 16 Blocks.
yeah. It's not something you just want to go out there and go see. So
I thought it was good. I'm actually looking for another movie. That it was Don Cheadle, Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes was it like a drug dealer? Don
Yeah.
Cheadle played an undercover police officer. What is it?
was this the one set back in the 50s or 60s?
No. It was like recent. It was an older movie, but it was set in recent times. Like Richard Gere is in the movie too.
Richard Gere.
Yeah, Richard Gere. Okay, I got it. Brooklyn's Finest.
Oh man, come on, man.
Brooklyn's Finest was decent.
No, Brooklyn Finest is like a classic. That's like a cultural classic. That goes along with Cooley High, all them cultural classics. Like, come on, man. Brooklyn Finest.
Brooklyn's Finest. Was,
Ethan Hawke.
Yolanda, you never seen that movie?
No, I don't think I watched Brooklyn's Finest.
If you get a chance, check out Brooklyn's Finest. Richard Gere, Don Cheadle, Wesley Snipes.
I think the one white guy, he was the
Ethan
police.
Hawke.
Not Ethan, but the police, the chief or whatever one is over Don Cheadle. Yeah. Matter of fact, what's his name? Your guy. Not to cut you off. Your guy, Omar. He's in there from The Wire.
Oh, okay.
He's in there.
Well, that's kind of like. Well, that sounds kind of like. What's the one with Sylvester Stallone? Copland? Is it like that?
Yeah, but to me, it's better. I see Copland. Yeah, Brooklyn's Finest was really good.
Okay.
It was really good.
That's another one that I watch as soon as they come on. When it comes on, I'm watching that one all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you another one. It's a Don Cheadle film. 2008, Traitor. You never seen that one?
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was undercover.
Yeah,
it was like he was going overseas. It was kind of like
African or something like that.
It was kind of like terrorists. Like he was trying to stop kind of terrorist acts and stuff like that. Let me see who was in it because I got it pulled up. Guy Pearce. Let me see.
Yeah, because he kept trying to. I remember that towards the end of that one. Yeah.
That is a really good movie.
What about Body of Lies? With Leonardo.
Body of Lies.
You gotta watch.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah,
that's a good one.
I haven't heard Body of Lies. That's a good one.
I like all of I just because because he was technically undercover in the Middle East, and what's his name? That one guy was in it, but that's a good one. It kind of falls along the lines of that one what you're talking about. It's a good sleeper. It's a good sleeper. But one real quick series. Have you guys ever seen Treme?
Oh, that was good.
You my new best friend. A lot of people have not. You my new best friend.
That new
Bobby, go away. We need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
was
movie.
good.
Series. I love that series.
I was mad at it ended.
Exactly. I wanted a whole nother season, and I'm like, what?
Me too. I think it needed a whole nother season.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like, man,
that was really good.
It never came to light. I'm like, God.
Nope. I don't understand. Come on, man, because you had Hurricane Katrina through there. Yeah, I mean, they did everything. They did everything down in New Orleans. I loved it. I loved that one.
I couldn't really get into it.
Are you serious?
No.
I'm gonna let Yolanda, man, please.
Because it had some of the people from The Wire were in there.
Exactly.
Some of the actors from The Wire were in it.
And it just seems so true to culture.
It did.
Gosh.
It did.
I don't think you get any closer.
It gave me a different on New Orleans and how everything works down there.
Yeah.
Speaking of New Orleans, I'm gonna give y'all one, and I'm probably gonna embarrass myself, and I'm probably gonna with a third base, the gas face. You know what movie I like? Girls Trip.
I've never seen it.
It was not bad. It really is not bad.
It's
really not bad.
It's actually pretty good. It's funny. I actually like it
because I in there. I'm just like, I don't care for it.
Yeah, I get caught up into the whole Essence Festival thing. I think.
Yeah.
Like it, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, it was actually pretty good. So I don't know.
Well, maybe I'll check it out.
One of the few times, Haddish, I can't think of her first name right now. Haddish.
Oh, Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish was actually kind of funny.
I'm not a big fan.
I'm not. And that's what I say. It's like one of the one or few times when she was actually kind of funny. You know, she wasn't annoying.
Her her stand-ups are not funny, but she was funny in Girls Trip. But yeah,
exactly. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you just because I don't like Tiffany Haddish, but this movie I caught the other night.
Okay,
she was in it, and I was like, but it was actually pretty okay because she wasn't really funny. It wasn't like that type of movie anyway. It's very dramatic movie. It was called The Card Counter.
I heard of it, but I haven't.
I've heard of that.
And it has the actor who plays.
This actor, he is a.
I was like, okay.
Hey, you know, going to. Have y'all seen Moon Knight?
No, it's on
Moonlight Night.
Moon Knight. This is Marvel.
Yeah.
Knight.
Yeah, I've seen the whole series.
Let me tell you. I knew he was a good actor, but Moon Knight, it just sealed it for me. He is a tremendous actor.
The leading guy.
Yeah, he is a tremendous.
Yeah, he's
actor.
really good.
Oscar Isaac.
He's really good in that too.
I think he's. I mean,
he was in Doom
because he switched between the two.
Things. He was. Yes, he was and he was in Dune too, another movie that
Dune was terrible.
I like
Dune. I like Dune. Dune
was the most longest Bourne movie. Part. I'm gonna watch the second because I love movies. You know, I watch movies. It don't seem like I'm a movie fanatic. I'm always in the movies. Yeah. I'm always watching movies. That was like the longest Bourne movie to me at that for the year. For the year.
I watched the whole thing.
I've watched it 4 or 5 times right now.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, the funny part about it is I've been waiting for it to come back on. It was on HBO Max and I recorded it and I just been waiting to watch it again. But I'm kind of like, maybe I just didn't get the whole, you know, the premises of it. I just didn't get it, you know.
I said they did.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I'll go watch the Black Phone again before I watch that movie.
Which one?
Like the Black Phone. I'll go watch the Black Phone again before I go watch that.
I hadn't seen that.
Don't waste your time.
But I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League all 4 hours.
Nope.
I will sit through all 4 hours of it. I really will.
DC has not put out anything worth anything other than Aquaman and Wonder Woman.
The first Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the first Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
Other than that,
I don't know why they did that one.
DC. Now I'm gonna tell you, Peacemaker. Have y'all seen Peacemaker?
That's actually pretty good.
Peacemaker is pretty good.
It's a little corny, but it's pretty good.
It is a good. It's well written. He has a good show, and he is an idiot. And so is the guy, the other dude, the white dude, the one that dressed up. He's a bigger idiot. I'm like, you two are breathtakingly stupid.
Yes,
you are some idiots. But yeah, it's
good.
It is good, but back to Tiffany Haddish, Yolanda. I was going to ask you. Why don't you like Tiffany Haddish?
I don't think that she's okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what
Go
really threw
ahead.
her off.
She's
me,
not funny.
Okay. I'm gonna take it. I watched Uncle Drew. And I was like, "Ooh, could she be any more get?"
Oh shit! I didn't even know she was in that movie. I forgot.
She is because she dates the little rail.
And left him.
Okay.
And she breaks up with him when he can't really think he's
okay. I got.
And at the end of that movie, when she's calling him after they win and all of that good stuff. Remember that? Oh no, remember that? And that right there just sets me off. I'm just like, why does she have to keep saying it like that? I mean, this is so awful. And so now every time, and I don't think she's funny anyways. I was like, No, but like I said, in that card counter though, I'm telling you, she.
So the card counter is kind of new, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think so. But it was William Dafoe was in there as well. It was put it like this, there were like really two separate stories.
Okay, last year. Okay.
They managed to a very thin thread them together. It was, I was just like, oh, what? Huh? Mm-hmm. It was good.
Is this like a straight to Netflix or something? Because did it come to the movie theater?
I saw, I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw it on HBO, so I don't know.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But it just, like I said, it just happened to come on. I said, well, I'm watching this. It's already on the channel. I'm not gonna change the channel. And I was like, this, you know what? That's pretty good. I was watching it like, what's going on? It's pretty good. I had to admit, it was pretty good.
You know, I guess I'm gonna have to look it up. Because, I mean, I guess I'm as one of those I'm gonna put on my list because I mean,
yeah, but I'm no, seriously. I honestly, I did, like I said, I'm a fan of hers, but I did appreciate her.
Let me tell you about I'm watching it right now. I'm actually looking at the trailer. That's why I'm like, oh, okay. It don't look. No, the car count. I'm actually looking at it, but one of those. Back to, I'm gonna jump on something real quick. Those little corny movies. The guy with the eyes, the black guy. What I said black guys. I'm trying to do something else. What's the guy with the eyes, with the hazel eyes? All women like.
Michael Ealy?
Ealy. He did a movie. I think it just went straight to HBO, if I'm not mistaken. And no, it didn't. It went to the movies. And it was him and the white lady with the red hair that played in Karate Kid. No, Cry Baby. What's her name? She was a boxer with Clint Eastwood.
Gone Baby.
Baby. It says baby in it. Something baby.
$1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby. So he was in a decent movie with her recently, and it was actually wasn't bad, and it was a pretty good movie. And I think a lot of people never watched it.
I can't remember the name of it now.
Because she was a police detective, and she was an alcoholic, and he was super rich, and he was with his co-star wasn't anybody popular, but. As a matter of fact, the guy that was on Belly that would eat the banana and be like, that don't sit right with me. That don't sit right with me. Right. That guy, he was his cousin.
Yeah, Hillary Swank. That's
Hillary Swank. Hillary
Swank. That's right.
They were in. It's a pretty decent. You got to watch it. It's a suspense movie. It's a suspense movie, but it's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
What's that boy name again? What's that boy? Ealy? Yeah, Michael Ealy.
No, I'm
trying to find out the name of it because I'm like, man, that wasn't a bad movie.
I'm gonna tell y'all a movie real quick because I know we got to wrap up soon. But came out in 2003, starring Sean Penn, Kevin Bacon, Mystic River.
I've seen it.
That was good too.
It was good.
That was an excellent movie.
Good movie.
Yes.
Fatale. 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 That's the one he was in. But go ahead.
Okay.
Fatale.
Yeah. That Michael Ealy with them eyes, and it bothers me. Okay.
You say it bothers you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like his eyes are too light.
Michael Ealy.
You're the first person I've ever heard say that.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. He's not.
As I say, I don't know what pronoun you go by, so I just said person. I just. Sorry, I didn't want to offend. I didn't say it. I'm just joking around.
It's fine. I'll be like, hey, it's good, but not.
Yeah, you are the first
But
person
like I
I've
said,
heard.
yeah, like I said again, to me, honestly, that is just how I have a list of actors and actresses. I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching that.
It's
Really?
great
What
that
what
you
is
want-
this? Can I? What is this list? I need to know this
Yeah,
list.
give us the list real quick because I want to know this list too.
Like Forrest Whitaker, God damn, I saying that dude. I don't care.
Okay.
Cannot. Okay, as you already know, like Denzel, he's on there already.
Okay.
Ray Liotta, can't really watch nothing with Ray Liotta. Tiffany Haddish, can't really watch nothing with her.
All right.
Can't watch anything with what's the dude? What's the little dude name? He gets on my nerves too. Well, that was back in the day though, because I don't know if he passed or not. But I couldn't watch Hill Street Blues because of that dude. That little I can't remember that.
Black guy or white guy?
He's a white guy. I think he was like even like a general captain or something because he was balding at the top. He had on top. It's so funny because I always think he's a racist, but he's married to in real life. In real life, he's married to a black woman. It's ridiculous. I'm just like, oh my God. And I just always look at him and I always think he's a racist. So I can't really watch it.
Not the guy from NYPD Blue, is it?
Maybe so. He could be in there too. He could have been in there too, but he would be much older, of course.
Okay.
But, anything with those folks in there. There's a couple more people. What's the girl? Oh, Sharon Stone. I can't do the Sharon
Stone.
I can't do the Sharon Stone. I'm sorry. Jennifer Aniston, can't do anything with the Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Even though I did like We're the Millers.
That was a good one.
That joint was hilarious. So hilarious.
It did make me realize Jennifer Stone and Jennifer Aniston, she wasn't exactly like what I thought when she stripped and it was like a box. Exactly. I'm like, I'm not attracted to her. I was like, man, this is cute underwear, but not to go. But I'm like, man, I thought, you just imagine,
There you go. And I just like, okay, yeah, but she looked at that movie was pretty funny. But yeah, she's another one I really can't get into too tough.
That's interesting. I'm gonna tell you one for me. It's really only one right now, and one who's getting to that point. But David Caruso, like it was the point. Like if I saw him in the street, I he could catch.
See, this is how I feel about these people. I feel like if I see them in the street, I will beat them.
I could.
David Caruso was a good bad guy, though. I think he's a good bad guy in
where he lost me is what is that? CSI Miami.
Okay.
What, they was good.
I literally was kind of like he was actually good.
I cannot watch. He has no range as an actor. He is the same person.
He used to say that
he is the same person in everything he acts in.
Yeah, this is true.
Go look at movies. He has no range as an actor. He is the same person, the same mannerisms. And what I used to watching CSI Miami used to make my skin crawl.
I love
all his scenes. I hate him. I
can't.
Hate a strong word. But it's borderline hate. And I'm gonna tell you who's getting close to that too. Even though I am a fan, is Ryan Reynolds.
I like it, even though his character does not cross over to a lot of different. In the beginning, before you knew who he was a great actor. I would say this: he was a pretty good actor because he's in more serious roles. But now he's the same sarcastic guy in every movie.
Everything,
there's no range anymore. And I'm like, man, dude, you used to be so good to me, and I actually like him. But now I'm just kind of like, because he was one of my guys that every time I'm on a plane, I had one of his movies loaded on my to watch, And now I'm like, nah, I don't even watch. Nah, I'm good.
Right.
I don't even load them.
Oh my God. Yeah. But with the exception of I like Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds, but
he's made for that because that's what that character is.
Exactly.
So he's made for that. But anything when you go outside it literally is he's taking Deadpool to every freaking character after. I will say this. Well, I'm gonna take that back. I was about to say, the movie he just put out on Netflix, it kind of started out all right, but then he started going to that same character. I can't remember the name of it right now because I did just recently watch it though, and I'm like, man, it's gonna be all right. The Adam Project.
I did like him in the what is it? The Hitman's Bodyguard.
Yeah.
1
and 2,
or just
that. Yeah, both of them. Both of them.
I couldn't do it. I'm gonna tell you a movie he is good in with Sandra Bullock, The Proposal.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you. I think his best performance to me was Safe House or whatever. Yeah, Safe House.
I did like Safe House.
He actually acted in that movie. Did you not watch Safe House? Oh, you know why? Because it's everybody you don't like. Denzel is in there.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't want.
A lot of I was sending you some money to watch that. It's good acting.
Safe House is good. Safe House.
It is good.
I actually like Safe House.
And it's a lot of violence.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe that can overtake some of the other stuff. Okay. I can.
Yeah. If you can stomach Denzel for.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's not that I don't. I'm not. Like I said, it's not. I'm not in a hurry. Like if there's Denzel movie on, it's like I'm not. I could choose between something else. I'm not picking that movie. I'm picking something.
Right.
I mean, it's a good movie. He was smooth. Denzel was smooth, and Ryan Reynolds was a good actor in that movie.
Right. Right.
And
y'all didn't mention like the Bourne series, the Jason Bourne series.
Yeah, you can only go 1 and 2 with me. After that, I'm done.
The fighting,
he's very violent.
Yeah, the violence was great. Yeah, Bourne.
You guys have your actors that you don't like, right? Yeah. And the guy in 3 is the guy I can't think of his name.
Jeremy, Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
that. I like him now in Marvel, right?
You like him?
But anything past Marvel, I will like. Nah, I'm good, bro.
Right,
I'm okay. I'm gonna go eat a box of Cheerios or something. I don't like him in anything.
I get it.
I liked him in the Bourne. I actually love those movies. Even with him in it, I did like it.
I mean him in period. I think even the series of Hawkeye, I was like, no.
And I watched Hawkeye. I just feel like he's useless as an Avenger. Like there are no powers.
I really agree on that. I'd actually agree on that. It's like you literally give him unlimited bow and arrows all of a sudden. And then when I found out those damn bow and arrows he made at home, my dad really just tore me up. I'm like, you know what? This bug ain't worth a damn. You making bow and arrows while everybody else got technology. Everybody else got vibranium. You over here putting Home Depot barrels. I mean, bows together. I'm like, what the hell?
If I was like Thor or Captain America or Hulk or something, I'm like, look, you can sit this one out.
Yeah, just go home.
At least with his friend Scarlett, what's her name? She at least. I mean, he can too, I guess, but at least she's
usable though. She has the brain, the brawn, the fight, and everything else. Yeah. She's like she's a real Avenger, technically, I guess. It's like she can't die, but this guy over here is still going. He's using his discount card at Home Depot making arrows.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. Yeah, just go back to the farm and be with your family.
Yeah, just go home. We don't need you.
We don't need you.
I just don't feel like he's just like okay.
I get aggravated with him. That's the problem.
I can understand. I can see it though. I can definitely see that.
The only thing you were good for is when the rest of the Avengers need somewhere to hide and they went to your farm.
Yeah, went to the farm.
That's it. Yeah,
I'm like, man, Fury kept it off the books. And he'd like to keep it that way.
I'm getting mad over here right now for no reason. I'm pissed right now.
I can go make some arrows.
With him, I'm gonna tell you, like you probably go through when you start talking about movies, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like that guy either. But off the top, but it's like with him and then productions, I hate Blumhouse Productions when they make movies, which they make all the dumbest movies ever. Which was the black phone. Oh no, I pay attention to all this. It's kind of like back in the day how you read CDs. I do the same thing with movies. So I look at who produces what, and Blumhouse has some of the worst movies ever in life.
Okay.
I have to check that. Okay.
They make them look scary, but anytime you see Blumhouse, or Blumhouse, it's Blumhouse, BLUM house.
I'll have to watch out.
Don't expect anything. Don't expect anything. Nothing.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I've been in the movie theater and almost walked out one time. I was like, "This is a Blumhouse production." I never noticed this shit. If I'd had this whole box of popcorn, I would literally left. But I paid for that. Look, I sneak in movie theaters and buy the popcorn, which I just did Monday.
No.
So if I'd had them popcorns, I'd have been walked out on some of the movies.
All right.
Nope.
Well, hey, this has been great. We're gonna wrap it up.
I wasn't done. I didn't even get to get my movies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
I got Bad Boys #2.
Okay.
The devil, there's no devil here. Y'all don't know that.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, he said, "Who's in my house?"
He said, the devil.
He said, "You got to call the man the devil in his house." Yeah.
The devil no here.
He said, "You got to call the man the devil in his house." Yeah.
Anyway, so after that, because my mind is really just blank, and I've been drinking right now, so I really don't know nothing. It just popped up in my head. But I used to watch Fury all the time, which is not a great one. It's a decent movie. It's good acting. Fury. On the airplanes all the time. Yeah, with the tank.
Yeah.
It's really not like, oh, go watch it. But I used to watch it all the time on the airplane. I don't know why. But so anyway, go ahead, Bobby.
Okay. No, I was gonna say one more before we go. The Counselor. With Brad Pitt, The Counselor with Brad Pitt.
Never heard that.
Check it out. But yeah, but no. Hey, guys, it's been great. I mean, this has really been great. I hope. Hey, if anybody's been watching, you've got a lesson, a tutorial on what not to watch. So
none of Bobby's movies except for the ones I agreed on.
Yeah,
I'm just joking. The ones me and Yolanda agreed on. Okay.
Right.
Wait a minute. I need to know something. You guys never watch Coolie High? It's not great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it's cool.
I guess that's just a black.
Coachie's died.
Yeah, Coachie.
I didn't cry like everybody else did, but when I finally watched it, I was like,
well, speaking of deaths, what about you guys? Purple Rain? That's not a good one either.
I mean, it's good. I mean,
Bobby, silence.
I'm in the violence.
Silence, Bobby. Your movies are not there. No, just no.
Yeah, Purple Rain. Yeah, all those Prince movies were good. I like.
Oh, sarcasm. Or what's it called?
I liked it.
I didn't say all his movies. I'm just saying the Purple Rain.
I did. I like.
I watched Purple Rain 101 times, but
yeah, Purple Rain's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty deep. I like it though.
I was just joking, Bobby. You know, but
no, for real though. No, this has been great, Yolanda. You want to before we go, you want to plug the podcast because Yolanda has her podcast.
Oh well, yeah. We have we've been on a bit of a hiatus, but you can still check us out. We still have them all streaming on. Well, I have them all uploaded on Ladies POV, which is Ladies Point of View, and we talk about sports and we talk about a lot of women's issues because that's what's important to us. So if you give it a chance. Check us out, Facebook. I think she has us on Instagram now too. So we're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're there.
Well, me and Bobby are the projects because we have nothing.
But they know where to find us. If they want a topic or something like that. But we gonna have Yolanda on as a guest contributor regularly. I'm calling it right now.
Did she agree to that, number one?
She'll agree to it. My daily horoscope, and then with work too, they told me I need to practice more courageous leadership and step out. So I'm just saying it right now. And so she could decline later on, but normally I would check with her and see if it's okay, but I'm just going to put it out there.
Put out there in the universe.
Because our next couple topics, we do need a nice young lady.
No worries. I'm here. I'm available.
They won't cuss me out because I'll be going on rants and then I get cussed out. So we will definitely have you on regularly, and we will. If anybody, like I said, if you need something good to watch, and I hope this podcast has been informational. For you, informative. I'm sorry, informational. I'm making up words now. Informative. But definitely check. CJ, did you want to say anything before we go? Or? Yeah, I must be really slow because when you said informational, I was right. No, I was right there with you until you said informative. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
That wasn't.
I was like, that's not the right word.
So
you have to forgive me because I was calling LinkedIn.
I'm slow.
I was calling LinkedIn LinkedIn.
Really?
I know. Because my man Jay Malone, he messes with me about that all the time, and he was like, "LinkedIn? You mean LinkedIn?" I was like, "Oh,
hey, right.
yeah." So
don't ever go on an interview. Don't go on an interview like, I was I got this from LinkedIn.
I got my resume on.
Yeah, and they're probably like, "What?"
They're like, "What was that?"
Don't hire this guy.
They're like, "Okay, we'll call you."
Yeah, we'll call you.
Don't call us,
Mr. Williams.
Don't worry about the phone.
But But no, seriously, if you want to check us out, you got a topic you want to talk about or discuss, you can hit us up at 2menwithmics at gmail.com, or you can hit us up on our Facebook. You already know mine. If you don't know it by now, of course, Bob Bibb DeVoe on Instagram and Twitter. And you know magic happens on Facebook. Be Joseph Williams. Where the magic happens. So if we're not friends there, we need to be friends, and then you can send me a message, WhatsApp, text, whatever. Don't do text. I'm a little too bougie. So Telegram or text. So, but yes, definitely, the magic happens on Facebook. That's where I live. Hit me up.